everybody, welcome back to my channel. Please, if today is your first time joining my video, welcome to my channel, and please do inform your friends, share with your friends and family, and do like the video at the end. Today we'll be making this trendy Cowl Bubu Kaftan. Cowl Bubu Kaftan. We'll be making it today with this fabric here. I'm making it with it's like a silk fabric, but not quite silk. So it looks like chiffon fabric, and yeah. So we'll be making it making the Cowl Bubu Kaftan gown today with this fabric. So let's go straight to it. What you need for this tutorial is a fabric that measures 60 inches length and either 24. Let me be sure, but I'm sure the length is 50 and 20, almost is 30 inches width. The width is 30, which will lie on that, like your shoulder line when you fold it. So when you have your fabric, fold it into two, because one is the back panel and the one is the front panel. But for the beginners, always, like I mentioned in my last video I made about it's a bubu dress, simple bubu dress. Always cut your fabric into two, divide it. It will be much easier for you to work with when you share it. But today I folded the back and the front panel together. So let's continue. So when you fold it like so, the next thing to do, like you see now, we have it already into two panels. I folded them. I like working on the floor. So I've spread my fabric. The length measures 60 inches. So I'll be working with the whole length. But at the end, I'm going to trim the end. So when you cut out the fabric, the first measurement is your shoulder measurement. My shoulder measurement is 16 inches. 16 inches, and divided by 2 is 8 inches. So you can see here, I already draw the line. This is my shoulder line, and yes. So from here to here, sorry, I'll use my tape. You measure out 8 inches, which is here. From your shoulder here is 8. You mark it. As you guys can see, I've already marked it 8 inches. And from there again, we're gonna place we add another 21 inches. So when you add it together, 21 inches, you have to add when you take your proper shoulder measurement. Mine is 16 divided by 2 is 8. I placed 8 inches of my shoulder measurement here, and I added another 22 inches. So after measuring it, draw your shoulder line. Take your tape measure down 1 inch. Place it like so, and you take 1 inch here. You see where I got my 1 inch? So from there, you take your shoulder line. You see how it goes? It's not straight. And I drew the line from here to this end and connect it to my actual shoulder measurement, because the sleeve will be long. I'll be working with the whole sleeve. I'm not gonna cut anything. That's why I added this. So when you measure it out, the next thing to measure is your neckline. Yeah, you have to measure your neckline. So now I'm going to take my neckline. The width is 3 inches. I will take 3.5. That's how I got this line here. I already drew the line, and the depth is front depth. You know we are working on two panels, front and back panel. The front panel, the depth of the front panel is 4 inches. That's how I got this. You measure it here, and for the back side, the depth of it is 2 inches. That's how I got this. You see, I already marked some of the line, most of the line. You see, then you curve it from there. This is for the back now, and this is for the front panel, like so. So when you get this is simple. It's just a simple project. It's simple dress. It doesn't take time. So the next thing to do is you are going to take your tape, place it on your shoulder line, and measure out 34, which is 3 inches above your knee. Your knee is supposed to be 37. My knee is 37. So, but for me to, I decide to use this for 34 above my knee. I don't want it to go below my knee. I want it above my knee. So I'm using 34 inches. So from your shoulder, you place it and just use your chalk again. Mark exactly where it is and draw the line straight. Cap the line straight just to get it. Yes. So after that, the next thing to take is I'm gonna place my hip measurement. I'm gonna place my hip measurement now. And my hip measurement is 46. 46 divided by 4 is 11.5. And I take my hip measurement from 11.5 is here, exact here. That's how I got this line. Remember, I mark from my shoulder to here is I took 34 inches above my knee, 3 inches above my knee. Just take note. Then I drew the line like so till the end. Then I added 2 inches sewing allowance, which is here, and also plus another 1 inch for ease. That's 3 inches added to 11.5 already, which is here. That was how I got this line. I already marked the whole measurement. So when you get the measurement, the next thing to do is we already got my hip measurement. The next thing to do is to measure your armhole. My armhole normally is 10. It's 20, but when you divide it into 2 is 10. But today I'm working with I'm gonna work with 16 because I want it to. I'm going to place a dot. Like I'm going to gather it here. I'm going to gather it like so, just to have enough fabric to gather. I'm going to gather my sleeve. So that's why I'm using 16 inches. So when you mark it like so, this is my 16 inch. And from your hip measurement, when we place the hip measurement, draw a straight line from there till the end. You see? Draw a straight line, which I've already drew. From your hip measurement, where you put the ease, like you got your accurate hip measurement is here, and I added some sewing allowance and the ease. So that was how I got this. And from there you draw a straight line till the end, and that's it. That's all we need for this the measurement we need for this tutorial. So the next thing to do now is I'm going to cut out the fabric. From here now, I'm going to cut the back panel first. Just be careful. It's very simple tutorial. It's not something hard. And after cutting it, I'm going to like notch here a little bit. You know where I place I'm going to notch it here. And now, after notching it, the next thing to do is to draw a curve. From here, draw a curve. Do not make it pointy, just make it curvy. As the name implies, draw a curve from there till where you I will go like this. Yes, you see how I curved it from here. We drew it from there. It's hard sometimes to work on this type of fabric. Your line may not be even. So like so. So now I'm going to cut it. I already gave a notch here. So from here, now I'll cut it. Just cut from there till the end of. It's hard to work on this type of fabric, honestly. It's very hard sometimes too. And also couple with, I'm working on the floor. Yes. So now I'm going to trim off the excess here. Yeah. So now, yes, I've cut out the whole fabric. The next thing to do now, the last thing to do, I will trim off the sleeve, so I'm going to cut out the sleeve here. I'll come back and show you guys. The next thing is to sew down the neckline, and I'll separate it. I'll come back to show you guys the next step. Yes, guys, I've finished, like I've separated the both front, the front panel and the back panel. So the next thing to do now is to use this fabric. I use it like I want to use it as my bias tape. I don't have bias tape, but I use my fabric, my leftover fabric to make it into bias tape. So I'm going to use it to sew down the neckline. Yeah, the front neck panel and the back neck, the depth and yeah, the width. After sewing it, both the back and the front side, the next thing to do is to sew down my shoulder line, you see, till my armhole. This is my armhole here. You guys remember the measurement, and I'm going to sew it, use my pin to hold it down like so, till I'll sew it till the end, and I'll do the same on this side. So I'll go ahead and do it. I'll come back and show you guys. And also, before I forget, I cut out another fabric just to use as my band. I need to put band after gathering here. We are going to place a gather here, some gathers. After gathering it, I'm going to use this as my band. So that's why I cut out this, and this measure 10 by 5 inches. So it's already ready to use. So I'll do that, both my neckline and sew down the whole fabric. I'll come back and show you guys the next step. Yes, guys, I've finished sewing down my sleeves. You see, I've added the band. Like I told you guys, I'll put some gathers here, and I'll add the band, and it's done. Likewise this side, and also the neckline. I finished sewing everything, and the end of my fabric, I've hemmed it, and it's done. So the next thing now I want to show you guys, I'm going to make some design here. I'm going to use some lace trim. I'm going to use this lace trim to make to place a design on the fabric to make it more beautiful. So I'll do something like this. That's what I have in mind, I came up with. I had this lace trim for so long now, and I've decided to use it to make this. So I'm going to make it something like this. I'll leave the middle. I'll leave the middle like this. I'll add this lace trim from here till the end. I'm just showing you guys a little bit description of what I want to do. So like so, then I'll add it like so, place it like so, and by the side here I'll have a plate. I'll gather it like 3 to 4 plates by this side. Just leave the middle untouched and put another plate from this side again. You see the whole idea. And this side some plate as well. And yeah, that's how something I came up with, just to make it a decorative pattern, to make it look more beautiful. So I will do that. But before you place this plate, you have to take care. For you to do it, you have to take care. Place your tape on your neckline. Just measure 14 inches from your neck, 14 inches down, just below your bust. Below your bust, you take 14 or 13 and make your plate. So I'm going to do that now. Measure, remember, from your neck down below your bust, 14 or 13 inches, and then I place my plate, and I'll eyeball it this side, or you can equally measure it from your sleeve, but I'm going to do that. I'll come back and show you guys the final look. It's almost done. Yes guys, this is the final look of our Cowl Bubu Kaftan dress. Cowl Bubu Kaftan gown or dress. Isn't it beautiful? Yeah, this is the final look. You see how I inserted the lace trim, and the pleats I added here. Yeah, it looks so beautiful. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys like the video, and also share my video. Do drop your comments, and we'll see you guys next time. Subscribe. Bye.